Guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be taking apart and cleaning the inside of my Dreamcast. For this I've got some cotton buds, a couple of screwdrivers and some isopropyl that I bought on eBay for, it's not a lot there, but it was only £1, so whatever. Yeah, so basically you might have seen on one of my recent videos I picked up a Dreamcast on a raffle, and yeah, it's been pretty good playing it, but it wasn't long before it started playing up, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm not fussed. I got it very cheap, and I do quite enjoy these little project type things anyway. So someone, I think it was my buddy Tom, sort of suggested, oh, try cleaning the pins on the inside. So I thought, right, how hard how hard can it be? So I watched that day, this was about 2 weeks ago now, I watched a little bit of a YouTube video and it looked easy enough, but I've probably forgotten, to be honest. So we'll see how we get on. So that's the 4 screws undone. I think I need to flip it maybe the other way around. Yes, it's very yellow, so one of the other projects could potentially be to retro bright it maybe. And again, it's actually my buddy Tom who knows about all of that sort of stuff. So these are the pins here from what I remember seeing on the video, and there are a couple of other screws here and here. It also said, and I'm not an electrician, not even close, but it did say that the capacitors can hold a bit of charge. And I did have a crack on this, have a go on this morning. So if it does hold charge, then there's definitely going to be some there. But we're going to just try to be careful and try not to kill myself. 1 and 2. I'm just going to move that right out of the way so I can just flip that board out. And I think that was it. Famous last words. Let's put them screws out of the way so I don't knock them and lose them. Right. But yeah, everything else in here seems to look okay. Oh, that was it, the clip. There was a clip, not a... so they've come out really easily. I don't really want to touch anything else and zap myself. A little bit of card or something that I don't remember that being there, but in the video I watched, but whatever, we'll have to remember to... That went there. So remember. Okay, and these are the pins here. And looking at them, I mean, they just look silver, but we're going to get one of these cotton buds, or Q-tips if you're that way inclined. They are cotton buds, aren't they, basically? So we're just going to take the lid off that. Reason we're using isopropyl, similar to what I would use on my Master System cartridges to clean them, but it just dries so quick. So I'm just going to give this a really good going over. They look pretty clean. Oh, he says, look at all the crap coming off them. So much stuff coming off them. I don't know if you can hear the squeaking. Yeah, there is quite a bit of stuff coming off. Like, I guess they oxidize like any metal. So Let's just give them a really good clean. And might use a little bit more of the good stuff, not too much, but it does dry, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, basically I'll be playing a game and it'll just reset randomly, which is really annoying. I was playing a bit of a game this morning and it reset after only about 3 minutes or something, so not long at all. And it did it a few days ago when I was playing a different game, so it's not like the disc or anything. So it must be quite a known problem for Tom to sort of say, it's definitely this, do that, try doing this, and that should sort it. Okay, so I'm just going to give the board a little bit of a clean there, which is where they go in. Whoops. Now, that went there, didn't it? In that hole there, that's good. I don't know if any of that is getting in there, but it'll dry anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can see it's already starting to fray anyway, so whatever. In fact, I might try that end. There we go. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a clean down there. Now, the other thing that they did on the video, and this is what I'm not 100% sure on, but they did bend some of these, so I'm just going to give them a, like with a lot of electrical things, just the contacts sometimes get a bit, yeah, they just get a bit oxidized or whatever, don't they? So I'm pretty sure that plastic bit could probably come off, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. Okay. Okay, the clip's back in there. That bit's in the back there. And I think it's all in now. So we can literally take these golden screws back and start popping them. Whoops, that's what I was worried about, dropping it and it going somewhere and I never find it again. Okie dokie, so apologies if you can hear the kids' cartoons in the background. I just sat quietly. So I think that should probably just go there. And then we're just gonna nice and easily pop that back in like that. And the pins you can see here, they're now sort of proud. I think maybe that's what they did. They bent. Okay, that's what they did. That must have been what they did. Right, okay, so we'll give it a little bash. I'll just give each pin a little press. So they're definitely against that metal contact. Whoops, don't want to break it quite yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, the last one. I'm only applying a little bit of pressure, not crazy or anything. Just going to put the lid back on that as well. Right, so we're kind of done now, I think. The only other thing I will do, in fact, I've just put the lid back on that. Let's just take the lid back off it just ever so quick, because I may as well. Right. May as well just have a little look at anything else that I fancy just cleaning up there. So, I don't know there's much that needs doing really. Probably do the lens, couldn't we? The laser, I mean. Lens, laser. Same difference. And then, yeah, so the only other thing, they're pretty in there. So if I undo these screws here, I'm going to be able to undo the control ports. They've been playing up a little bit as well, so I could potentially see if I can flatten that down a little bit. Might be able to just slip that. Yeah, there we go. Just give them a little bit of the good stuff. Because the controllers have been a bit of a bugger to work. I've just been blowing in it for now, which I know, you know, don't do that. but yeah, I'm just eager to get playing it for a little bit first, you know. So yeah, just blew in it. Blew down this bit and then blew in the on the other end for the controller, you know. So yeah, I may yet open this back up again and undo these things here, so I can take this part off and then I can really get in there and give it some. But I'm hopeful, because that can fit in there, it should be okay. And it's just roughing up the contacts more than anything, you know. So yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna put all of this back on now. I won't bore you with that, but yeah, that is now done. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will put in the comments how successful this has been, but that's how you do it anyway, as far as I know. And thanks for Tom for mentioning giving this a try. I'm glad you did. I wouldn't have had a clue. So yeah, thanks ever so much, mate. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, thanks ever so much. All the best.